Michael Parry, Wilco Fires.
Okay, great. So, first question I've got to ask you is about how you felt you handled the audience during your piece.
The audience, well, they gave a large range of reactions to our setting and the whole atmosphere of the piece. A lot of them were generally quite scared and went along with the sort of feel that we wanted to give in the first place. But there were, as you always get, some who would challenge me, and I responded with this by not egging them on, but almost agreeing with them, and as my character I'd respond in a way that made it sound like I liked them, so I would challenge them to keep on challenging me. That way, I liked it for a start. I liked that they were challenging me, and I wanted it to continue, because it also meant that I could experiment and see what would happen, but also I liked the feel of it, because it was interesting to see where they go or how far they would go.
So I think that leads me into the next question very nicely, which is about your sort of the need to make the rules of performance engagement clear. Do you feel you did that? Do you feel that your audience were very clear about what was going on?
Well, a lot of them didn't want to even approach the truck, so I'd say it was kind of difficult to make the performance engagement clearer, or the intent, or if they should interact or not, without them getting closer. And because we were scaring them off so much, it was quite difficult. I had to coax them over as my character and try and ease them into the scene, if you like, before all the fun could begin, I guess. So it was kind of difficult, but that's not because of the way that I spoke to them, but because of the general appearance to begin with. Okay,
cool. So what do you think the strong points of your performance were?
I'd say our acting as a group, we handled it pretty well. I think some of the stuff that I said wasn't exactly perfect every time, because a lot of it I made up on the spot, and I was experimenting with what worked and what didn't, which is probably the wrong time to do it on the job, but that's the only time I could do it also. So, but I think overall, I also briefed the zombies, and if we ever had a break where there wasn't anyone, I would talk to them about how they were doing, ask them to slow it down, or to, if someone trips over, to give them a bit of a chance to get away. Okay. So I think that went pretty well.
Good. So you're pretty much in control.
Yeah.
So looking back on the whole process, and thinking about your performance as well as the piece as a whole, is there anything that you feel that you might have improved on, that you would change or improve?
Well, I think the things that definitely needed improvement, well, it was all very last minute, but that's not necessarily to do with my group, but the organisation that we're a part of. I didn't like that, so I think maybe next time I'd be more prepared with my props and actors. Also, my lines, as I mentioned a minute ago, I think my lines could have been a lot better and a bit more thought out. So I think I should have worked more on my own personal character and how I would have played it.
Okay, that's fine. I think it's important. Your piece went down extremely well, and certainly the feedback that I've seen from various bits of social media is that people were generally quite terrified of your piece. So I think you did really well.
Yeah.
So that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.